wanted to see my ass.
Hi guys, Lady LuSsh here and welcome back to the channel. If you're new to my channel, welcome in, and if you're one of my boobays, welcome back, darling. Let's not waste any time now, guys. So first, get your tea ready, get your water ready, and by George, let's get cracking. Right guys, so today I want to talk about some things that I wish I knew before I start the game. Things that will make your gameplay a little bit easier in the beginning, and also just some cool handy tips and tricks that you probably didn't know that I didn't find out till a little bit later on, thanks to some of you guys, the awesome community. So let's jump straight into this. Tip 1, use your map straight away as soon as you can, and to use it you just press M on your keyboard if you're playing, and this is for PC players. Your map tells you everything, locations where people are. Just get used to using it from the beginning. And you see these little green symbols here with the fruits, find them straight away and put them together like this. It's going to save you a lot of time when harvesting in the long run, trust me. Also, use the map for tracking people. I didn't know this until one of my live streams and someone told me. You can click on them, you've got a nice little tracker, and it tells you exactly where they are, so you're not fiddling trying to find them. And you can also click on it again to unmark them if you don't need them anymore. So definitely become map savvy, guys, from the get-go. It's going to save you a lot of time. Tip 2. Farming and making money from early. As soon as you found your tools and you can start farming, do it. And you upgrade your store with Goofy so you can find some carrot seeds and get them on the go immediately, guys. I wasted time with wheat and whatever else I had at the beginning, not knowing I could make so much money. I've got a crop patch here with 40, and this is what you're going to yield. It gives you 50 carrots at 2,200. That's crazy. And I'm going to show you again with another patch. If you even want to go ahead and put something else down, I'm going to give you an example here with some tomatoes, which are pretty high priced. I mean, you can get a decent amount from tomatoes, but the money, I'm going to show you how different it is. Get your carrots is all I'm saying. So with tomatoes, look how many stacks I've got. So with 2 stacks of tomatoes, I can then get 2,200. That's crazy, right? So definitely get your carrots in early game and make that money. Don't waste any time. Another tip when farming is check your stamina. See, do not eat a raw tomato. If you click on it and eat that, it just fills you up a tiny amount. Raspberries, however, they're pretty good. You can eat some raspberries and apples and they fill up your stamina bar quite a lot, but you want to go deep. When you're farming, get some cooked food. So fill up your bar with your fruit and veg as usual, but then you want to cook some food and then eat. I'm going to show you right now. My bar is semi-full, so I'm going to go ahead and just eat some fruit to fill that up. So I'll show you again. And then get cooked food, guys. Boom. Watch this now. Extra stamina. This is something I didn't know in the beginning. It would have saved me a lot of time, effort and energy running back and forth home. Crazy. So get cooked food and don't eat tomatoes. It's just not worth it. Definitely not worth it. So get your farming from early and get your farm next to your stall. It will save you a lot of time running up and down so you can sell and cook, and just set it up quite cute like this. It helps. Tip 3. So this is just a really simple one, but the squirrels, at the beginning of the game, I didn't know what to feed them. It was someone in my stream actually told me it was an apple. So the whole time I was giving them carrots, but give them an apple. Simple. Tip 4. Get on every day if you can and get your little daily crates, your moon points and your extra gifts. It could be clothes or whatever, but get on every day and start building relationships and making those extra coins. And when I say building relationships, you talk to your characters every day and build your relationships. So you can have a general conversation with them that will build up your friendship. And it's really simple to do. Just come on quickly and do that. If you can do it with everyone just to level up quickly, then it's absolutely fantastic. And next thing that you want to do also is make sure that you give them a gift. So you can look and see what they want. If you've got it on you, you can give it to them. But something that I like to do is, while I'm not with them, you go into your collections and check your characters, see what they want for the day. You can just scroll through and it will tell you exactly what their favorite things of the day are. So if you need to cook and do anything, you can prep and do all of that before you leave the house. It's just simple and you don't have to run back and forth. So prep and make friends and then hang out with your friends to whatever skills that you have with them. So fishing, mining, whatever it is, make sure you do it with someone. Don't do it alone. It's a pain sometimes, but use the map if you need to find them. But definitely do not harvest or gather anything by yourself. You get more when you're with someone, and it builds up your friendship levels and your skills. So definitely don't do that by yourself. Tip 5, storage. Do not be like me and run around with the full storage, throwing things on the floor when you don't need to. Have storage boxes as soon as you can craft them everywhere. So I literally have a storage box next to my cooker or stove. I have a storage box next to my crafting station for my wood, stones, whatever you're going to craft with. And I always have the main storage box that you start with to keep all of my gems and stuff in. I think it's such a great idea. Just have storage boxes everywhere. You do not need, you can have an empty storage inventory and still craft and cook and do whatever you need to do. So me personally, when I'm farming, cooking, garden, wherever, boom, like this, storage box while I'm farming, storage box for the plants, and you can just harvest stuff and don't worry, and you can still use the crafting machine and craft whatever you need. As long as you've got it in your inventory, you can craft and use it. So that was a big mistake I made at the beginning. I was running around full when I just didn't need to be. So save yourself some time, guys, and get storage as soon as possible and stop throwing things on the ground. Tip 6, trees. So now these trees are a bit of a pain. You can't place them down on certain concretes, or certain trees you can't, but you can actually remove the ground underneath, then place the tree and then fill it back in. And I didn't know you can do that. Again, it's only with certain trees. So trees are very finicky. Play around with them and see what you can do. So now I've removed the ground and now I can place it back. Which I was just like, oh my gosh, because you know, sometimes you want to do something and the game stops you. You're like, this is killing me. But you can actually remove it and then fill it back in, only with certain trees. So you have to test and play around with a lot of trees to see what you can do. Also with the trees, they come in different shapes and sizes, the same tree. So for example, if I just go and take this light birch tree, okay, I place that. I'm thinking I'm going to be placing a bunch of the same. Okay, another one. Oh, I got a skinny one. Okay, so he just flips it on you. And then let's see, we go back and get a normal one. Okay, right, okay. Is there anything else in here? Boom, yes there is. So I play around with the trees. Again, I had another set of trees. I'm like, what is going on? But some trees you can actually place on the paving. I can place it here, but I can't place other trees there. So that is something I've discovered. Don't waste your time. I mean, it's not wasting your time, but learn your trees, because you might think, oh, I really want a tree there, but you have to fiddle with it a little bit. So just take your time with the trees and see what you can do. It sounds so crazy. Take your time with the trees, but you can do an actual lot with them. But I'm just showing you here. I've tried so many different things, but one of them that's in the same brand works where others don't. So mix and match with trees and come up with something really creative. Tip 7, and last but certainly no means least, take your time when you're doing your quests and stories. Try not to bombard yourself with too much, because you can get confused, because eventually a lot of the stories will just blend together. So as you can see, I've got the main story and I've got the friendship quest, but they all at the moment coincide with each other. Look what you need to do and look what you don't. So if you have something that has got nothing to do with anything, just leave it out. try and flow, because otherwise you just get yourself in a pickle and you end up just running all around the town just doing whatever. So guys, I hope these tips were useful for you. I wish I knew them at the beginning myself. If they are useful, let me know in the comments below, because this game there is so much to do and there's always stuff to learn. So if this helps you, comment down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget to hit that notification bell if you want to be the first to see my videos when they're out. I'd also like to give a huge shout out to my channel members, Patreons and Twitch subscribers. I appreciate you guys so much, and look out for my next video here, and I will catch you next time, guys. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and I'll see you soon. Bye.